In a world obsessed with mass and freak factor, one man stood out not because he was the biggest, but because he was the most beautiful. Bob Paris, 1990s icon, sculpted like a Greek statue, a bodybuilder who valued artistry over excess, and who challenged everything the sport was becoming. Born in 1959 in Indiana, Bob Paris entered the bodybuilding scene in the late 70s and quickly made waves. By 1983, he won the NPC Nationals and the IFBB World Championships, becoming a professional almost overnight. What made Bob stand out wasn't just his conditioning, it was his symmetry, proportions, the flow of his physique. He looked like he was chiseled by Michelangelo. He represented the peak of what many call the golden era aesthetic, a time when muscle had shape, balance, and grace, not just size. He represented the peak of what many call the golden era aesthetic, a time when muscle had shape, balance, and grace, not just size. So what do we mean when we talk about aesthetics in bodybuilding? It's not just about being lean. It's about balance, broad shoulders, tight waist, proportional arms and legs. The kind of physique that looks like a work of art from any angle. Bob Paris perfectly embodied these ideals. No bloated midsection, no exaggerated mass, just pure, timeless symmetry. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger once praised Bob's physique for being one of the most artistic in the sport. Fast forward to today, and the landscape of professional bodybuilding has drastically changed. Size is king. Athletes push their bodies to inhuman levels of bulk. Conditioning is extreme, and physiques are more about shock value than beauty. Modern champs like Big Ramy, Nick Walker, and even Phil Heath, they're genetically elite, no doubt. But their physiques are monstrous, not necessarily aesthetic. Bob Paris wasn't just a bodybuilder. He was an artist, a poet, a speaker, and, notably, one of the first openly gay professional athletes in the world. His decision to be authentic in an ultra-masculine, image-obsessed world came with backlash. He lost contracts, endorsements, and he walked away from professional bodybuilding at just 30 years old. Why? Because the sport was changing, and so was he. Today, the aesthetic ideal is making a comeback, thanks to Classic Physique divisions, fitness influencers, and a new generation of lifters who care more about shape than sheer mass. Bob Paris paved the way. His legacy lives in those who train for harmony, for proportion, and for presence. He reminded the world that bodybuilding isn't just about how much muscle you can stack, it's about how you carry it, and what it says about you. Why? Because the bodybuilding scene was changing, and so was he. So the next time someone asks you who had the most aesthetic physique in bodybuilding history, you just might say, Bob Paris. Thanks for watching. If you love Golden Era bodybuilding and stories like this, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Drop your favorite aesthetic bodybuilder in the comments. Let's bring the art back to the iron. Stay motivated and stay hydrated. We will be back to you soon with a new video. Be a legendary.